What is up, DramaAlert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's go right into the news. Jake Paul is being sued again. Yesterday, TMZ reported that Jake Paul is being sued. Your security guard made a BS citizen's arrest based on race. Whoopsie! The article goes on to say this. Jake Paul's security roughed up a neighbor and falsely placed him under citizen's arrest because of the way he looked, according to new suit. Paul's neighbor claims in February of 2018 he rang the buzzer to enter Jake's home and drove his car once the gate opened for him. He says he wanted to speak to Paul about driving at high speeds in and out of his residence, which he felt was a safety concern for their community. According to the docs, one of Jake's friends verbally attacked the man once he got out of his car, and a security guard got in his face and accused him of trespassing. He claims the guard then grabbed him, twisted his arm behind his back, and threw him against the car to hold him. The man says the cops were called by Paul's people, and he was detained while they tried to convince the officers he was trespassing. According to the docs, the cops didn't find evidence of that and let him go. The man claims that the citizen's arrest at Paul's pad was done without reasonable, probable cause, and even worse, he thinks it was racially motivated based on his religion and nationality. Unbelievable! How many problems has Jake Paul had with neighbors? And this has to be like the fifth time we report it here on DramaAlert that he is being sued. Also in the news, Eugenia Cooney. Now, we haven't covered this story on DramaAlert, but for many, many years, Eugenia Cooney is a YouTuber on this platform. Very nice girl, lovely girl, but she obviously has some type of eating disorder. And people were really concerned about a week ago that she might actually pass away due to this. Well, she went missing. No one knew where she was. Everybody was worried and concerned that maybe she passed away. There were so many rumors floating around. Well, yesterday, we all got very, very good news. Eugenia Cooney returned to social media to say this. Hi, guys. I appreciate the concern. I'm taking a break from social media and voluntarily working on this with my daughter privately. Please respect that. And I must say, Eugenia Cooney, I am so proud of you. I'm so proud that you're finally getting help. I mean, I was so concerned. I've talked to Eugenia many times behind the scenes, and she is literally the nicest person. And just to so many of us other YouTubers, we're dumbfounded on what's going on, and we're so glad that she's getting help. Also in the news, MrBeast got a copyright claim, and it's actually freaking believable. Now, for those of you that don't know, MrBeast is getting millions and millions of views, and companies are false copyright claiming his videos. And some of the reasons are just so ridiculous. He uploaded this Twitter video explaining. Roll it.
Anyways, now that I have this, if we look, this video is claimed by Living On by Pascal, whoever that guy is. So watch the video. This is what I think they claimed me for, because we were singing this song. And on a prayer. Didn't use a beat or anything. We just sung the song. So I don't think that's claimable, but whatever. But the interesting thing is this is claimed by Pascal. Living on a Prayer is by Bon Jovi. And Living on a Prayer's record label, as you see, this is his official channel, is UMG. This is claimed by Sony. I don't know. I don't think they own UMG. I don't know too much about this type of stuff. So I guess, I don't know. This just, I guess we sung Living on a Prayer, and that's why we got claimed. Even though we didn't use the song, we just sung it. And then this Pascal guy, who doesn't even own the song, claimed it because of, let's find his song. Where's his? Right here. This one, Living On. I think he says Living On in the video. So I'm guessing we got claimed because we said the words living on. I don't know.
Unbelievable. The copyright abuse here on YouTube is a huge problem, and YouTube said that they are going to start taking this very serious, and they're even shutting down channels for it. Now, this brings me to what happened yesterday, okay? Yesterday, I had a debate here on DramaAlert with Just Destiny, a YouTuber with 1.7 million subscribers who is a commentator. He uploads videos criticizing other people. And some of his videos had underage children in it that were being sexualized. So that opened him up to some criticism. A small YouTuber with 2,000 subscribers at the time, known as Lieutenant Cobra, uploaded a video taking the piss out of him, saying that, you know, he's a nonce or he's a pedo. Not a definitive, like, statement that these were facts, but he was cracking jokes at him. Well, apparently Just Destiny didn't like that very much, so he filed a false copyright claim on his video to get it taken down. Now, to the best of my knowledge, this is the first time in the whole history of YouTube that a commentator has filed a false copyright claim against another commentator to silence them, to censor them, to shut down their video. So I brought him on DramaAlert to debate him on this. I got him to admit that he was abusing the copyright system, and the result was that he released the strike. Case closed, right? No. I received a bunch of hate. Why? I don't get it. What? I talked to all these YouTubers. These YouTubers are telling me I did a great job exposing JD, but all of a sudden I got a tidal wave of hate. So I want to bring one of the most respected members of the commentary community.
The most respected. Colossal is crazy.
I mean, seriously, you know, we hate each other. We take the piss out of each other all the time, but we're actually friends. But he really is one of the most respected people in the commentary community. I wanted to bring him on here to ask him why, what happened? Did I do anything wrong? Did I do something wrong?
I don't think you did anything wrong, no. As for why you're getting hatred, I mean, I think it's fairly obvious. He played the victim card and he played it pretty strong. And also his audience, from what I can tell, from judging from the comments, what I've read, they're very young and stupid and probably a few sexual predators in there. Why not? He puts sexual predators in his fucking thumbnails. So why wouldn't... I'm sorry, he puts children in his thumbnails, half-naked fucking children. So why wouldn't sexual predators be attracted to that?
So, yeah, it's dumbfounding to me. And, you know, most of the criticism that I saw on yesterday's video was that I was unprofessional because I asked him if he touches kids, all right? Which I thought was a fair question, right?
It's a fair question. There's no problem you asking it. I wouldn't have asked it myself because it seems like kind of irrelevant. Yes, he did use kids in his thumbnails, over-sexualized. He makes a lot of videos talking about children. So it's fair that you asked the question, but yeah, I wouldn't have asked it.
No, but
it was separate from the main topic.
Well, the real reason why I asked this question is because this is the first time in history that we've seen a commentator file a copyright claim on another commentator to shut down their video. So why was there this overreaction? Like, is it, you know, I'm wondering, like, is this guy actually a pedo? Is that why he wanted this video to go down? So that's why I asked him the question. Now, obviously...
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Personally, I don't think that. I don't think he's a pedo myself. But
I mean,
the main reason, from what I can tell, why he decided to strike this video is the guy can't take criticism. He's got a very high opinion of himself. I don't know why. His content's dog shit. But he's got a very high opinion of himself. So I think that's why he tried to silence this 15-year-old kid. Couldn't deal with it.
Well, I think
there's a lot of fucking irony in this story, I think. He makes videos about children, criticizing children, over-sexualizing children in his thumbnails. And then it takes a 15-year-old child to call him out, and then he takes him down. It's one of the most ironic stories I've heard for quite some time, I think.
Yeah, well, he said in another interview, all right, and he was on this weird power trip. He said that he was actually abused when he was a kid. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, is this true? Is he just using this as more like playing the victim? But if it is true, I mean, there's a long history of people that were abused as kids. They end up turning into, you know, monsters themselves. Now, I knew when I asked him this question, do you touch kids? I knew that the answer had to be like, no, there's no way he's going to be like, yeah, I do, you know. But I asked that just to see his reaction. And I thought his reaction to me asking the question was a little suspicious. I will say that much.
Maybe, but I think that's reading into it a little bit, especially since you can't really see his face, you can't see his eyes. You know, he's on DramaAlert, he's already under a lot of pressure. You're fucking nailing him on every point. He's running around in circles, so he is nervous, and he's a fucking idiot. That's one thing you could definitely say about him.
Well, yeah, he's an idiot.
No brain cells, so he knows he's floundering, like anyone would be able to tell. And therefore, of course, he's going to be a bit nervous and respond that way. So I don't think that was an indication of him being guilty for being a pedo.
Well, he is an idiot because he doesn't know what slander is. He doesn't know what defamation is. He doesn't know what the copyright system is. Everything that he claimed was just bullshit, right?
Oh, yeah, he's a moron. There's no doubt about it. He's dumb as a rock.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm going to stay on the story. There has been some evidence of him dislike botting. Do you think that, the kid, he uploaded a video showing that somebody dislike botted his video, and then YouTube actually came in and removed the dislikes. Do you think maybe that's playing a part on my video or no?
It's certainly possible. I think most likely if someone did dislike bot, whatever you want to call it, it's probably one of his fans that have done that, not him.
I will say there is an update to his story. He has removed the claim because he was pretty much forced to, because we forced him into admitting that he abused the copyright system, which is good. So at the end result, I feel like the integrity of the community has been upheld, and I'm happy with my video. And I don't care how many dislikes or how many people hate on me or think I'm unprofessional. I think our ultimate goal always for any YouTuber should be to protect each other and let each other have a voice. And when someone else is being censored, we should speak up for them. I think it's really important.
I mean, to be fair, like, how professional do you want DramaAlert to be in any case? Like, come on, what do you expect?
Shut up, Cloud. That's enough from you. We've heard enough. Cloud, get out of here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you slap a like on it. If you're new here and you want to keep up to date with all the news and you want the truth here and not some bullshit like Just Destiny, make sure you subscribe with those notifications on. DramaAlert Nation, now over 4,700,000 subscribers. Good.
Hang on.
What is that
Oh my
noise?
God. People are calling me.
Turn it off. Put it on mute.